Hi friends, welcome to the session on binomial distribution. So this is a very important thing and we can expect some problem from this area in competitive exam. When we have to use binomial distribution, that we must know. Anything that can only be a success or failure can be represented by binomial distribution. So if the outcome is either success or failure in any event, then we can go for binomial distribution. For example, a student writing an exam, right? Here the outcome is either he will get pass or he will fail. So under that condition we can go for binomial distribution. Second thing is now we are in pandemic, new medicine is found, right? So whether it will cure the disease or not, right, that can be modeled as a binomial distribution. So if the outcome of the any event is either success or failure, that's why you see success or failure by means 2, right? So if the outcome is either success or failure, that is outcome is 2, then to any one of the two, then we can use or model that event by using binomial distribution. That much enough. That's enough to know about binomial distribution, right? Let us start that. So these are all the things we must know before we solve the problem. A random variable x is, let us assume x is a random variable, it will follow a binomial distribution, right? First thing is it should assume non-negative value, right? Either it must be success or failure, so it assumes only positive values, non-negative values, and its probability mass function is given by p of x is equal to x is equal to p of x is equal to n c x p power x q power n minus x, right? Where n is a number of Bernoullian trial, right? N is a number of event, right? You can say that p is probability of success, q is probability of failure, and x varies from 0 to n, right? This is very important. X varies from 0 to n. And another important factor we must know is where n and p are parameters of distribution, right? So if they ask find the parameter of distribution or distribution parameter, we should find n and p. So in binomial distribution, first thing we must know is if the outcome is either success or failure, we have to go for binomial distribution. And binomial distribution is given by p of x is equal to x, p is equal to n c x p power x q power n minus x. And another important thing we must know about binomial distribution is the mean of the binomial distribution is given by n into p. Variance is given by npq and standard deviation is given by root of npq. Only these three points must be remembered whenever we want to solve the binomial distribution oriented problems. Now let us go to the problem, right? So the first question is 4 coins are tossed simultaneously. So how many coins? 4 coins. So we can say n is equal to 4. First thing we know, right? What is the probability of getting at least 2 heads? So we have to find probability of random. So probability of getting heads is a random variable. So probability of getting at least 2 heads. At least 2 heads means minimum 2, right? At least 2 means minimum 2. Maximum it can go to any value. So x must be, the random variable should take minimum 2 or greater than 2, right? So what is the total number of coins? 4 coins, right? Okay. So I want to find p of x greater than or equal to 2. So we know that what is the thing? Probability of at least 2 heads. That's what I have to find. That is given by probability of x must take minimum 2. So minimum 2 means you see whenever we toss a coin, how many coins we toss? 4 coins we toss. Minimum 2 means I can get first 2 coins will be having head, other may have tail, or first 3 coins may have head, other one may have tail, or all the 4 coins may have head. So that's what minimum 2 head. Here 2, 3, 4 mean. So what is the probability? I can write x greater than or equal to 2 is equal to x may be 2. That is, there may be 2 heads in the tossing, or there may be 3 heads in the tossing, or there may be 4 heads in the tossing. Fine. Okay, now we got everything, right? So we know what is the probability mass function or a probability function of you see binomial distribution. P of x is equal to small capital X equal to small x is given by NCX p power x q power n minus x. Okay, now I want the binomial distribution equation is P of x is equal to x equal to NCX p power x q power n minus x. N we know is equal to 4. P is a success. What is P? Probability of success. Probability of success means probability of P is probability of getting head. When you toss a coin, what is the probability of getting head? 1 by 2. So P is 1 by 2. What is Q? Q is 1 minus P, that is 1 by 2. That we know. Now everything we got. So what I have to find? P of x is equal to 2, P of x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 4. That's what we have to find. So I have less space, so I write here. So what we found? P is equal to 1 by 2, Q is equal to 1 by 2, N is equal to 4. So P of x is equal to 2 means N is 4. I write for this. N P of x is equal to 2 means N is 4. C x is equal to 2. P power P is 1 by 2. X is equal to 2. Q is 1 by 2. N is 4 minus 2. Plus N is 4. C 3 1 by 2. P is 2. X is 3 because small x is equal to 3. Q is 1 by 2. 1 by 2. N is 4. X is 3 plus 4C4 1 by 2 power 4 into 1 by 2 power 0, right? So if you simplify this, what you get is 11 by 16. That is the answer, right? Simple problem. And next problem is the mean and standard deviation of binomial distribution are 20 and 4 respectively. We know mean is given by mu is equal to NP, that is 20. Standard deviation is what you call root of NPQ. We know NPQ is equal to 4. Find the distribution parameter of the distribution. Parameter of the distribution is nothing but N and P. That I told already. So we have to find N value and P value, right? So from these two equations we can find. This is very simple, right? So it's a simply manipulation. So this implies NPQ is equal to 16. I square it both sides. NP is 20. So Q is 16 by 20. 4 by 5. Q 4 by 5 means P is 1 minus Q. 1 minus 4 by 5. 1 by 5. Right? P we got. What is N value? N into P is 20. So this implies N is equal to 100. So what are the parameters of distribution? N and P. N is 100, P is 1 by 5. That's the answer. Right? Very simple problem. Next question. The mean and variance of a binomial distribution are 8 and 6. Find P of x is greater than or equal to 1. So what they have given? Mean mu is equal to NP, that is equal to 8. Variance NPQ is 6. So what I have to find? P of x greater than 1. Greater than or equal to 1. P of x is greater than or equal to 1 means it should go up to infinity. We cannot find everything. So we have one formula. P of x is greater than or x is equal to, we know P of x is greater than or equal to x is given by 1 minus P of x is equal to x. So similarly I can write less than x, right? So 1 minus P of x is less than 1. What is x is less than 1? X is equal to 0 only, right? So otherwise I write as P of x is less than 1, that is equal to 1 minus P of x is equal to 0 only, right? because x must be less than 1, it is not equal to 1, so 1 minus x is equal to. So what is I want one I know p of x is equal to 0. P of x is equal to 0 is given by what you call NC0, right? P power 0, q power n minus 0. So I want n value, p, q value. We know how to get n and p value, q value, right? So substitute here, np is equal to 8. You substitute np is equal to 8 here. So 8q is equal to 6. Q is equal to 3 by 4, right? This implies P is equal to 1 minus Q. 1 minus 3 by 4 is 1 by 4. P is 1 by 4. NP is 8. So N into, you substitute here, N into 1 by 4, P is 1 by, that is equal to 8. So this is N is equal to 32. So now I find what is P of x is equal to 0. N is 32, right? 32 C0, P is 1 by 4 power 0, Q is 3 by 4 power, N is 32 minus 0. So that is given by 32 0 1, 1 by 4 1, so it is 3 power 4 by 32. What I got is, what I have to get is P of x must be greater or equal to 1. So 1 minus P of x is 0, 1 minus x is 0 is 3 by 4 power 32, right? So simple answer, right? Okay, this question is another critical question, but it is very easy to solve, right? In a binomial distribution, P of x is equal to 0 is equal to 1 minus P of x is equal to 1, and E of x is equal to 3 variance of x. Find P of x is equal to 0 value, right? So E of x is nothing but mean, variance is variance x, right? We have to find P of x is equal to 0. Okay, first condition, what is the first condition? P of x is equal to 0 is given by 1 minus P of x is equal to 1. P of x is equal to 0, I can write as NC0 P power 0 Q power n minus 0. 1 minus P of x is equal to 1, I can write as NC1 P power 1 Q power n minus 1, right? So NC0 P power, NC0 is 1, P power 0 is 1, so it is only Q power n. 1 minus NC1 P power 1 Q power n minus 1, right? So I bring this one this side, Q power n plus NC1 P Q power n minus 1. NC1 is n only, right? So that we know. So NP, sorry, NP Q power n minus 1 is equal to 1, right? So what I need whenever I want to find x of P of x is equal to 0, what is the formula? P of x is equal to 0 can be written as, we know, P of x is equal to 0, that's what you have written here, right? P of x is equal to means I need n value, p value, q value. So first I find n value, right? So how can we find n value here? If you solve this, it will be critical. Let us substitute n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, because we know from binomial distribution n takes value of 0, 1 to up to, right? So when n is equal to 0, it will become q power 0 1. 1 plus npq is not equal to 1. Let me substitute n is equal to 0. Q power 0 1. 1 plus np q power minus 1 not equal to 1, because 1 plus something is greater than 1. So this is not a correct answer. When you substitute n is equal to 1, what will become? Q plus np q power 1 minus 1, right? Sorry, n is equal to 1 here. Fine. So n is equal to 1. Okay, n is equal to 1 means 1 into p q power 0 1. So q, we know q plus p is equal to 1 for any property. Here 0 means what will happen? Okay, q plus p is equal to 1, right? So we can take this, right? So what is the thing? Q plus p is equal to 1. So n is equal to 1 is the answer. So we can take n is equal to 1. Fine. So n is equal to 1. Okay. Let us go to second condition. What is that? E of x equal to 3 variants of x. E of x is equal to 3 variants of x. We know E is nothing but mean. Mean is given by NP. Variance is given by NPQ. Right? So this implies n and cancel. P is equal to 3PQ. This implies Q is equal to 1 by 3. Q is equal to 1 by 3 means P is equal to 2 by 3. So we got n value, P value and Q value. What we have to find as per the question, P of x is equal to 0. So P of x is equal to 0 is equal to NC0, P power 0, Q power n minus 0. N is 1, C0, P is 2 by 3 power 0, Q is 1 by 3, 1 minus 0. That is equal to 1 by 3 because n is equal to 1. Right? So that is what our answer. I hope you understand everything about binomial distribution. If you have any doubt, please ask me in comment section. I will clarify. Thank you.